Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Okay, we got a lot to talk about today, okay? Especially with, Canada, okay? So, grab that coffee, maybe a snack or two, and let's get into this, okay? Oh gosh, me and Trish and a few of my subscribers, we were all talking about this last night. Let me tell you, all right, this is not good, kids, okay? And Trish said it herself, and I feel the same way. This is going to be a trickle effect, okay? And what I mean by a trickle effect is like a domino effect, okay? Once it starts one place, it just keeps going from country to country, okay? We've seen this multiple times, especially with mandates, restrictions, whatever the case may be when it came to the pandemic, okay? So let's keep that in mind, all right? When you see what I'm going to show you and listen to what I have to say, okay? So, oh gosh. Now this is from Trish, okay? With his invoking of the Emergency Act, which, if you don't know, has never, ever in the history of Canada ever been invoked ever until now, okay? War-type powers and his order to seize, listen, to seize bank accounts, okay, of anyone found donating to the Truckers' Freedom Convoy. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, his name, Trudeau. There ain't no truth in his words, has apparently triggered a bank run in Canada. If you don't know what a bank run is, this is what a bank run is, okay? A bank run is when masses of people run to the bank and withdraw all their money, okay? So, as an outsider looking in, it seems to me that Canadians see their government as morphed into tyranny, and they simply do not trust the government or the banks anymore. So kids, what does this tell us? If this is going to be a trickle effect, which me and Trish believe it's going to be, I'm not trying to put any fear into you, but go to the bank and get some cash out, okay? Because I have a feeling that our ATMs are no longer going to be working, all right? Banks are probably going to close down. So I'll go on. Since the banks in this country simply rolled over to seize trucker funds, it appears to me that Canadians realize the banks might just as easily roll over on them too. Okay? Now, if you didn't see Canadian Prepper's video from last night, I highly suggest you go watch it. Smart man. He really is, okay? So what's next? Lose your money if you criticize the dear leader? Who knows? I'm not a citizen of Canada and have no involvement with the Truckers' Freedom Convoy at all. I am not in contact with anyone participating in that effort, and since I neither reside nor work in Canada, I do not have a horse in that race. The outcome of these matters has no effect on me either way. Yet, as a casual observer, it seems to me that people would be well advised to realize how such things like large, sudden money withdrawals and bank websites offline can spread on their own, and maybe Canadians should take steps to assure their own money is safely out of the banks. Why take a chance? Exactly. So I know that I do have quite a few subscribers who live in Canada. So I urge you to get a hold of me, get a hold of Trish, and let's have this conversation, okay? Signs are already being noticed that things are going bad with the banks up there, okay? So I'm going to put in some screenshots that were sent to me, okay, by a subscriber, all right? So, wow. Canada's largest banks are all offline. Royal Bank, BMO Bank of Montreal, CIBC Bank. Did Trudeau try to hack into their databases? Did the U.S. hack them first to stop it? What could cause all three to crash on the same day, hours after Trudeau's expropriation order? You know, bank run in Canada. Take your money out quick. I heard bank ATMs are already out. Could it actually happen? I hear Trudeau is going to shut down the banks. Hashtag bank run Canada. Could it actually happen? I hear Trudeau is going to shut down the banks. Just tried to withdraw some cash in case of an emergency. ATM already empty. Perk of living in a big city. Everyone finds out about the bank run Canada and beats you there. So there's a lot more screenshots. I'm just going to put them in. All right. You do what you feel, but you know what Trish is going to say. Remember, she is a retired international banker and she is a day trader. She knows her shite. She would never lie to you. Here's the screenshots. And now this. Okay, you guys have seen what supermarkets are doing to meats. What are they doing? They're wrapping them in metal and putting alarms on them. Now the next step has happened. When I was first sent this picture by a subscriber that she took herself, it was in Walmart in Iowa. Guys, if you haven't prepared now, if you are not stocked up now, I'm sorry to say it, but shame on you, huh? Okay, now for this. Stores in Southwest Ohio still well stocked except for pasta, Pillsbury biscuits, and frozen potatoes, okay? This subscriber's area is always loaded with chicken, but she just heard about the bird flu and that it has reached Indiana and Ohio. So she is urging every single person to stock up on chicken now before it becomes non-existent and extremely pricey. She sent some pictures, okay? Dairy, eggs, juice, okay? So, uffa madonna mia. Kids, let's go. And I just love this. This was sent to me, and it just speaks volume, not just to me, but I know it will to you too, because why? We're all coffee connoisseurs in our own way. Yes, and we're all snobs to certain coffees. Yes? So take a look at this picture. It's just cute as all heck. It says, here's to all of us beautiful, confused, imperfections who wake up and trying to keep trying every day, and to all the coffee that makes it possible. Okay, so this was sent to me by a subscriber, okay? And she said, he said, this is very, very strange. Now, this was sent out to, I'm guessing, where he lives, okay? And it says, Dear resident, this letter is to notify you effective April 1st of 2022. We will be requiring all residents to carry renter's insurance policy of $100,000 in liability coverage as stated in your lease agreements. You will also need to provide a copy to the office. Residents shall be liable for all losses resulting from residents, resident guests, invitees, or agents' negligent or willful acts and omissions, or by unlawful intrusion. What does that say? In reality, batten down the hatches, boys. It's about to get real. Okay, so this subscriber sent me a recipe. So if you would like to write this down, please do. She said, let me just say, I got a real dose of reality when I watched your video when you discussed what one would do if their luxury or basically creature comforts were unattainable. I did. She said, so I said, wait, I think I have the building blocks for a flavored coffee creamer. All right. I want to share this with you as I bet there are others out there that might tear their hair out too without their beloved flavored creamer. That's true. I assure you that this was a breeze to make and can be tweaked to suit different tastes. Luckily, when I went rooting around in the stash, I found the following. Canned condensed milk. This can easily be replaced with heavy cream or even coconut cream. She said, I used what I had and it's shelf stable to boot. Vanilla paste. Vanilla extract should work fine too. Sugar, cane, or any granulated sugar should mix well. Almond milk, another shelf stable item in this case. She said, now, I'm a novice and I don't commonly draft recipes, but I figured for those in the community that have to make large batches, they can measure accordingly to their household needs. In my case, I started with a 10-ounce can of condensed milk, 3 teaspoons of vanilla paste, ooh, fancy, she says, and about 6 ounces of almond milk to fill my container, 16-ounce BPA-free plastic container. By the way, I think this will freeze well too. So that is just a really awesome recipe. Thank you for sending that to me so I could share it with our amazing, amazing community, okay? So this was sent to me, these 2 pictures. She said, so after the subscriber said salt shortage in Venezuela, I decided to investigate. Don't you just love seeing the lonely salt on the bottom shelf? My favorite pick is when the ramen is located. Enjoy the loveliness. Okay, wise ass. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, yes. Okay, so these pictures were sent to me by a subscriber and oh my goodness gracious, I love it, love it, love it. She said, I'm an avid, passionate gardener. I can no longer garden the way I used to after the car accident injuries. Oh, geez, do I know that feeling? I do. However, it hasn't stopped me in my love or passion for growing food. I have adapted and use green stalks and just got a garden tower. I also grow fruit trees and berries in grow bags as I'm renting. Along with the grow under lights, we can all grow and teach each other. Yes. In the photo is lettuce. I started in November and have been harvesting ever since. Love the cut and come again varieties. Yes, I have those as myself. Also, folks can grow cabbage, tatsoi, bok choy, mustard, spinach, herbs year-round in their home or apartment. It has saved me a ton of money. Know what is exactly in the food, and I don't have to rely on the grocery store. My extra greens I dehydrate and turn into powders to put in breads and muffins. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. So beautiful. She said Victory Gardens and Hands in the Soil to help us all get back to being connected to each other and our earth. I love it. She said we need to rely on ourselves and local community, bring our jobs back home. We rely too much on foreign foods. And yes, I'm guilty here too, but now supporting local community. I have even now started my own business growing microgreens for my local community. Heidi's Urban Greens, all grow purely, no soil, just water. Oh my goodness gracious. How beautiful. She said, I also wanted to mention I got an email from a company stating that some products cannot ship or are on back order because they are unable to get the customized packaging needing to send out the product. Okay, sweetheart, look at these pictures. Beautiful. Okay, who wants some puppy love? Huh? Oh, these pictures were sent to me of this beautiful baby. Oh, this is Miss Lola. Oh my God, that face. That face. Okay, so these pictures, wow. Talk about jackpot. She went to Goodwill and what she found and picked up, I'm like in shock. I never see this kind of stuff at any Salvation Army or Goodwill around here. Oh my God. I want this. It is the rack to hang fresh pasta. Oh, I love these kinds of pictures. A subscriber emailed me. She said, I started prepping when the pandemic became a real scare in 2020. This past summer, things were going back to normal. We started using some preps. I quickly realized I shouldn't stop prepping or storing food for my family. No, don't ever stop. Okay? The stores are hit and miss with certain items completely out of stock for who knows how long. Recently, I found 60 pounds of chicken between a few stores and just prepped it all with my food saver. Me too. I did. Getting a whole hog and half beef next month. Ooh, girl. I'm attaching a few photos uh, of just a few preps I've gathered. My husband, bless his heart, has gotten on board and built some shelves for me as well. That's amazing. I love these pictures. Okay, so this email was sent to me, and she said, I went to my local Walmart here in Oswego, New York. It's upstate, okay? And I noticed something very odd that they started doing just this week. They now have plexiglass over the vitamins and minerals. I'm not sure why, and they don't have it in any other place. Looks like a candy case with doors. And like most of the stores, we have hardly any canned cat food leftovers than Walmart brand. Sending pictures along of vitamins, and the other pictures are from a trip to the local Walmart in Fulton, New York. Huh. It's the meat section at bread section. Okay. Okay, so this email was sent to me, and she said, Tyson is destroying thousands of chickens and turkeys. Get what you need now. Keep a close eye on Canada. We all are, honey. If we have a trucker convoy here the 1st of March, Potato won't wait to declare ML, martial law. And once in place, it will never go away. I know. It won't. Okay. A matter of fact, I just got a text message from my best girlfriend. You all know her as Dawn Marie. She said, this is crazy. This reminds me of what Trish has been saying all along and makes me worried about a run on the banks. Yeah. Yes, Dawn. Yes. We're going to see, and I will revert back to what my father said 2 years ago. At the end of 2021, beginning of 2022, we are going to see times worse than the Great Depression. That's coming from my father, who is a financier as well. He has been stockpiling silver and gold for decades, my father. Okay? He knows what he's talking about. Trish knows what she's talking about. When she speaks, please listen. She would never steer you in the wrong direction, ever. Okay? When I first met her online, because, we talk every day, like on the phone and all, but she helped me and Sean get on the right track. Okay? My father helped us get on the right track. They know these things. Okay? I'm serious. So she goes on to say, get your food and get your money now. Please. Okay? Please. I mean, when it's not just Trish and it's not just my father, but it's also you guys coming to me as saying, please get this message out. Please. Hey, I'm going to do it. Okay? Kids. So here's something for you from another subscriber. She said, well, this happened a few days ago, but the link won't attach. Okay, so she tried to send me a link to an article. She said, pull avocado recall 2022 up on DuckDuckGo. All right. They're recalling avocado over a terrorist attack. What? Oh, she said, darn it. I'm wishing for the old days of you might get the shites from raw cookie dough. My mother always used to say it. I was going to get worms. But that's my mother. God love her. She's awesome. What are you going to do? Oy, madonna me. All right. Guys, that's all for this video. Okay, I love you. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.